Welcome back, everybody. It's Thursday, April 10th, 2025. Born on this date in 1968, actor and comedian Orlando Jones of Mobile. Also, today it's been 8 years since the end of the Love Gov saga, when Governor Robert Bentley resigned amid questions over the use of state funds related to a relationship with an aide. That was in the early days of this show. Somehow it seems longer than 8 years ago. It's National Farm Animals Day. If you haven't milked the cow and egged the chickens yet this morning, you're burning daylight. Let's talk about stuffed bird smuggling, a naughty prank on a few lawmakers, and a cold case that now has an arrest. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. Hello, fellow Alabamians. I used to love picking up that newspaper in the morning with a cup of coffee. Now we're living in a world of text alerts, emails, and social media shares. Well, if you miss sitting down with that in-depth local reporting, there's no need to miss it anymore. Just subscribe to the Huntsville Times, Birmingham News, or Mobile Press Register digital editions. You'll get a new daily digital edition in an email link, or you can use an app to download the digital edition each day to your smartphone or tablet. You'll also get access to all AL.com stories, plus subscriber-exclusive newsletters and Kevin Skarbinski's take on sports. Down in Alabama listeners, get your first month free by going to al.com/digital subscription/exclusive and entering the promo code DIAPOD. Down in Alabama Pod, you get that. It's just $15 a month after that. You keep getting in-depth daily news, and you'll support the reporting that keeps Alabama informed. Thank y'all so much. Now more podcast. The biggest known case of stuffed bird trafficking has resulted in 6 months probation for a man from Eufaula, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. Last year, Tony Jones pled guilty to importing a stuffed protected bird of prey without notifying the U.S. Department of the Interior. Jones worked on a farm that was owned by John Waldrop of Catawba, Georgia. Waldrop recruited Jones to receive some of his imports after he had some of them intercepted. Waldrop got 3 years probation and a $900,000 fine. Waldrop had quite the collection, 1,400 bird mounts and more than 2,500 eggs. Now, there were 4 eagles protected by the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act. He had 179 birds and 193 eggs from birds that are listed in the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. There were 212 birds and 32 eggs of birds that are rare or endangered. Now, the two men used popular online sites such as eBay and Etsy to buy the birds and eggs from numerous nations, including Germany, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Lithuania, Malta, Russia, South Africa, the United Kingdom, and Uruguay. Last year, Governor Kay Ivey signed a bill into law that requires age verification on adult websites. This week, 3 sponsors of the legislation received pornographic images in the mail, reports AL.com's Mike Kaysen. Politics can be gross sometimes, folks. State Representatives Ben Robbins of Sylacauga, Susan DuBose of Hoover, and David Faulkner of Mountain Brook, all Republicans, received manila envelopes with the offending images inside. Robbins said the sender apparently was showing that porn could still be found on social media even after the Alabama law passed. Or perhaps they were trying to persuade our lawmakers to change their attitudes. Either way, the effort probably won't affect anything. Said Robbins, quote, "Nothing can intimidate me or make me back down. I will continue to fight for our children," end quote. Now, it did manage to catch the attention of the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, which is working the potential harassment case. Investigators said that a person of interest has been identified. A 15-year-old murder case in Dothan has finally led to a suspect in custody, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. Grace Bell Bridges was shot and killed on March 17, 2010, during a robbery at Dietert's furniture store. I hope I'm saying that right. She was a 69-year-old mother of 4 who worked at the store. Dothan Chief of Police Will Benny said that murder cases never close, but that cold cases are reviewed on occasion as new technology emerges or different investigative personnel bring different perspectives to the department. He said that the latter is what happened in this case. New investigators explored the evidence and re-interviewed witnesses until they felt good about getting an indictment. The suspect, who's been charged with murder, was 17 at the time of the killing, so police have not identified him. He's 32 years old now. Well, thank y'all so much for listening to us. We're going to be back here again in the morning. Until then, as always, y'all come on by and see us anytime you want to on the internet at al.com.